Pam 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 pam. Ta-dam!
An observatory, a place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Бывает замет, ты меня назвал. Господи, вернул сюда обратно.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Oh, splendid! I'm having the time of my life. You know, I didn't realize how much I'd missed that. And what about you, Thor? It's okay, you know. Well, this must bring back a lot of memories. Oh, yeah!
Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, вы на канале Джойс и Джек Сидов. С вами, как всегда, я, Джек. Мы с вами продолжаем прохождение Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Whose entire life was a wound that never healed. The books sold as fast as they hit the shelves. I wrote 5 more Alex Casey books, and they all were bestsellers. I became rich. I became famous. Success brought pressure, and I didn't handle it very well.
Первая, кажется, была поинтереснее, чем вторая, чем вот это вот American Nightmare. Сейчас вообще никакой интереса мне не хочется. Это такая. Это был следующий. Там же еще один вроде был. Там вроде еще один нападатель будет. 15 страниц. Это у меня прям эти 15 страниц.
I've seen the enemy, and it's me. I faced dark horrors before, things that live in the unimaginable pressures of the world beyond our own. Sometimes they masquerade as humans. That's what ultimately lurks inside Mr. Scrooge. He's every mean-spirited tabloid story about me. An evil caricature. A creature formed in that vague territory of misconceptions, half-truths, and the dark imagination of people who heard a story about me. An urban legend made flesh. A serial killer. My dark half. Brought to life by the power of Cauldron Lake.
Да, мы узнали, кто такой мистер Скрэч. Это та темная страна. Хреновая темная страна. Обсерватория. Блин. Сейчас снова будет веселье.
The spiders
Okay.
aren't really the work of the enemy. They're a side effect. A part of the dark place's less significant fauna that has managed to slip through the opening I made when I arrived. Less an animal than an idea that has assumed the form of an animal. Makes them no less dangerous, but at least they're a little easier to deal with. The darkness doesn't protect them like the Taken, and thus they can be destroyed by either light or bullets right away.
Понятно, то есть можно посветить на пауков и исчезнут, или выстрелить и исчезнут. Что из этого будет лучше? Потратить патроны? Или же...
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Доктор. Да я ж не тебя светил-то. Доктор, у меня проблемы.
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like it.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice.
Вроде никакой сильной информации он не дает, так что...
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you. I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
Signal. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done. Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating words. When I was called away by my assistant. Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon, but I've never seen anything like it.
Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Так, нам нужна камера. Камера, которая позволит нам увидеть какой-то сигнал. Вопрос, как ты через закрытый должен был через скоп увидеть ее.
And try to be careful. It's a very expensive part and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Да. Этого Путина. Кстати, у меня арахнофобия. Это боязнь пауков. О! Признаться, даже вот в Гарри Поттере был момент в игре, когда отыграешь, да, там был момент, когда вот даже там были пауки, и то страшнее, чем тут. Но это несерьезно, правда. Они там и то страшнее были. Ну, конечно, он написал, что они как бы не такие сильные. И это просто уже знать, что сейчас будет.
Brilliant, you've got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order.
А, он там стоит.
All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies. With the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
Got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
А, это, по идее, снаружи должно быть. То есть вот так я сейчас покажу. Это вот с этой стороны.
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Вообще надо было с самих дальних это делать. То есть, чтобы вот потом прибежать так. А, я понимаю. Ты же делишься. Ой. Вроде бы. Или не ты делишься. Да, наверное, все же было вначале дальние открыть, потом уже ближние идти. Я об этом не подумал. Вот тебе забегал. Опа, мама. Да он здесь аж. Ну да. Я сейчас занят. Что там?
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
А что тебе еще нужно для полного веселья?
Okay, that should do it.
Беги, Алан, беги. Задержится толкче.
released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done. That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success.
Приятно? О, нет.
Look out, they found a way in.
Это неприятности. Старые знакомые. Они тоже решили, посмотрите. Звезды. Да блин.
Hold on a little longer. I've almost got it isolated.
Доктор. Я. Крупные проблемы.
You alright? That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Мне было страшно. Меня чуть не убили. Да ладно. Когда их много, тут правда трудно, когда они тебя окружают, то есть толкучкой на тебя все лезут толкучкой, то это правда сложно уже становится отбиваться.
Oh, yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow, like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is, but this is all we're getting.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, but this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or you're insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
A printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the champion of light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow. A course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy. The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the champion of light here.
Что ж, да, давайте здесь с вами закончим. Надеюсь, все понравилось. Вы подписались, поставили лайк, написали комментарий, нажали колокольчик. Поддержите канал с тем, что я перечислил. Ну а я с вами здесь прощаюсь. Всем удачи, пока и хорошего настроения.